Good morning. It is early, somewhere outside of Columbus, Ohio, but I thought I'd go ahead and do this recap so everybody can have it. We are on our Shabbat study on Friday night. We are studying the Lord's Prayer, slowly taking our time, and we're on the part of Our Father. That's as far as we've gotten. Our Father who art in heaven. So you had the previous video for that explanation. I'm going to get into it more later. But right now we're looking into the subject of sonship in the context that Yeshua used the word Our Father. So if you call somebody your father, obviously you're looking at them as a son or a daughter. And what did it mean in the context that he was using it in there? We talked about, we are Israel. We are the sons of God. So I'm giving some scriptural examples of doing some cross-referencing. In order to understand the scriptures, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to give you a couple resources. One is Bible Project Jeremiah. They have real quick overviews, very well done, maybe 5 minutes long on YouTube. The other resource I'm going to give you is Dr. Ronald D. Smith. He's a new guy I've been listening to. I'm quite impressed. But if you Google Dr. Ronald D. Smith, Jeremiah, book in an hour, or a book an hour, I think it's what it's called. He does a overview of those books in 1 hour. So I would give those some time to get familiar with what was going on with Jeremiah the prophet and who he was speaking to and so on. But we're going to look at two verses. One is Jeremiah 3:19. Look that one up. And Jeremiah 31:20. Look that one up as well, and then come back to this video. I don't want to make these videos any much longer than 3 minutes, so I don't sit here and have you watch me read. But in the context that we were studying in Jeremiah is God twice tells Israel, I want you to look at me as your father. I want to look at you as sons. But at the time, they were behaving so badly that he couldn't do that. And it kind of got me thinking that ties in with honor your father and mother. Your father and your mother, if they're godly people, especially, I know there's a lot of, excuse that, I've got a dog and he's playing with these toys. Behave yourself. The number one thing I tell my daughter, she's 9-year-old, that's the number one commandment you must do right now, the number one, besides the Shema, is honor your father and mother. And in that, we need to honor God as a father. And if we are honoring our parents and they instruct us to do something or command us to do something or even ask us to do something, we should do it. You don't talk back. You can ask questions, but you can't challenge. You shouldn't challenge. And too many times, and that's what was happening in the book of Jeremiah, Israel was constantly disobeying God. And he's like, please obey me so I can be your father, so I don't have to divorce you, so I don't have to wipe you out, so I don't have to, I don't want to punish you. I want to be your father, but you got to treat me like a son, or you have to act like a son. So that's it. I'm almost to 4 minutes, so I promise I keep it within 3, 2, 1. I got to go because I want to keep my word. Shalom.